Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today, what I'm doing is I'm off to Pro Twins up at Godstone. So we're going to have a ride up to have a quick ride up to Godstone, where we're going to get new chains and sprockets on the multistrada. So this is me just leaving off and heading for the M25. So hopefully we'll have a fairly clear run. There's a bit of traffic around, obviously. It's just coming up to, I think, 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's just coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning, and I should get there by 10 o'clock, it's saying. With a little bit of luck, I'll be a little bit quicker. Let's see if we can jump a few of these. I'm not quite sure I should be throwing it around quite so much with the cold tyres. Seems we've just left off. But it's a nice dry day, the sun's out, and yeah, we should have a pretty good day. So I'm trying out my new Kevlar jeans. For some strange reason, I forgot to start the front camera. But I didn't forget to start it, actually. I pressed the button and unfortunately it didn't record. So I haven't got the forward facing going through the Hindhead Tunnel. Now this Hindhead Tunnel, before it was built, you had to come up a hill, and then you have to go through what used to be the Devil's Punch Bowl, down and around into Hindhead itself. There's a set of traffic lights down there for the 272 that crosses, and it was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare coming through Hindhead back in the day before the Hindhead Tunnel was completed. And once it had been completed, God, didn't it take some time off the journey down to Portsmouth? So there you go. That's the Hindhead Tunnel looking back. So there you go. Boom. So this is just coming into Guildford, coming over the top of the hill here. It all drops down to 50 mile an hour. So and there's these average speed cameras all the way down. So if you're coming through and you're going northbound or eastbound, whichever you like to call it, don't exceed 50 coming down this hill, because they'll have that. They will have that. Says they've just got out of 55. What my life. So this here is coming down Guildford Hill. There's an awful lot of greenery around at the moment. And in a minute you should see there's a big sports complex over to the left. There's one of those average speed cameras, so you just got to be careful. Oh, it's obscured by all the trees. And just over to the right, is the big old cathedral. So this is just a nice little rundown hill. There's the cathedral on top of the hill there. So we're not far off the M25 now. So with the narrow lanes, it's hard to squeeze your way through. So what I'll do a sneaky and go through here. So I'm not quite sure what they're actually doing with all these roadworks, whether they're widening it, whether it's difficult to know. I mean, they've hacked down at one or two trees, that's for sure. Just fighting my way through all this traffic, so you need to make sure you get in the right lane, else you're in trouble, ain't you? So I guess I'm just going to have to sit in this traffic. Never mind. I have time. I'm due to get there at 9:12. They don't start normally coming in till about 9:15. So I've got a bit of time. So I need the M25 Gatwick. As you can see, there's an awful lot of work going on here, and I still can't work out what they're actually doing. Still got 400 yards to go, 4.4 of a mile to come off. Of course, the problem is when you get to the big roundabout there, it's the traffic lights that keep mucking about. So there's no way of squeezing through this traffic, is there? So I guess I'll just have to stick with it. Well, at least I'm in the right lane. So that near side lane, you apparently have to watch the lanes, because if you don't get in the right lane, it takes you off and you can't get off where you want to go. So I need to stay in this lane to be able to get off for the M25 for the Gatwick direction. And you see there's an awful lot of works going on up there. Oh, I saw him earlier, so he must have had a stop somewhere then. Now we're down at 200 yards, so at least the traffic's moving. And I guess it's not too bad because it's the school summer holidays. Ooh. And so there's a little bit less traffic around than there ordinarily would be. Yeah, I'm making a mess there, aren't I? They ain't half making a mess. God blimey, it goes for ages, look. Don't know what's occurring there. Oh, yes, I see, that's where it's going straight on. Yeah, so the traffic here is going off. If we're getting that lane there, it will push us on straight on to London, where I don't really want to be going. So I need to be coming off here. Wonder if I can dive down this central reservation. This will do for me. I'll have a go at some of this, I'll have a go at some of this. Let's just diving down here, try and keep the engine cool, obviously. Oh, That's it kind of narrows down here, doesn't it? Just weave our way through the traffic here. That's the advantage of having a motorbike, isn't it? You can do this sort of thing. I ain't going to squeeze down that hole, am I? So all we've got to do now is wait for the lights to change down the bottom here. I thought they would have changed quicker than that. Never mind. So as you can see, there's an awful lot of stuff going on here. So we need to, let's get through these lights. Oh, that's just changed. That was lucky, wasn't it? So we're going to get through these next set of lights, or are they going to change on us as well? Oh, look. It's the ones going on to the 25. Yeah, there's quite a bit of traffic around this morning. That's it, we're buggered. Let's get in front of this truck. Oh, I see what she means now. If you're in the wrong lane, you're scuppered. So I'm gonna get the jump on this truck, and then I'll push on the 25. It doesn't look too bad. Sneak around the side here, that's it. Oh, yeah, they haven't quite got the sequencing right on these traffic lights, I don't think. Yeah, so you definitely need to be in the right lane, because they cut off half the lanes. So as you can see, there's an awful lot of roadworks that's going on here. It looks like they're sticking in a new bridge. That'll make a big change. So, not quite sure what the thinking is behind all of it. Cut up down here. The road surface isn't particularly good. So here we go, we're just going to turn right onto the industrial park. It's all a bit lumpy, wasn't it? So this is a run onto the industrial estate. And got cut humps to come over. And then we're just round the corner and we're at Pro Twins. So I should be here for probably two to 3 hours, where they're going to change the chain and sprockets on the old multi, because she's done a little over 15,000 miles on the one chain and sprocket set. So that's pretty good going, and that just says how good the chains and sprockets are, but also how good my riding is. I'm not such a hooligan as I used to be. So this is it. I'm just round the corner, and I don't suppose anybody will be there just yet, but you never know. Oh, let's see. Here we go then. Yep, there's somebody here. Look, oh, they've got loads of bikes here. Loads of bikes. Oh, that's us. We've arrived. I'm now at Pro Twins. I've been using these guys for a long time, and they are, what they don't know about Ducatis ain't worth knowing. That's it, all switched off. Let's go in and see the guys and see how we're getting on. Cheers, Rob. That's it, job done. New chain and sprockets. Only took an hour and a bit. And I had Malcolm working on it, who is one of their top mechanics. So that's it. Now I'm off to, I'm back home. So let's see how we get on with the new chain and sprockets on the way home. Thought I'd stand up to go over the the speed bumps, as you do. Yeah, nice mown field there. Another speed bump coming up. That's it, we've done all the speed bumps. Now we can sit down and enjoy the ride home. All I need to do now is just watch out for the potholes. Already she feels quite a bit smoother. Timed that right with the lights, didn't I? So I just need to watch for the potholes. This road's always been notoriously bad for them. It's a shame really, because it's part of their test ride. When you take one of their bikes out for a test ride, this is what you get. Pretty much go on the reverse route from what I did when I came. I'm planning on a little stop at the BP station just outside Guildford, just before you get to Guildford. Oh, it's nice and dark and cool in here. Coming back down to Godstone Farm. Yeah, as you can see, there's an awful lot of cars parked in there, which says there's an awful lot of people in there. Really, really popular place for the old kids. So there's the dead badger, obviously one that didn't make it across the road. Well, they're all getting confused where the entrance is. So this is coming back up into Godstone. Clear as well. There we go. So this way we'll go round the one-way system back to the motorway. Oh, it gets a bit busy along here. There's the green, you can see, little pond, typical sort of village really. So this is the bit of one way. So, and then we're back down to the old Shell garage down there, and then onto the motorway. Looks like they've renewed a bit of surface down this bit, which is about time because it was pretty awful down here the last time I was down. If we get this right, we'll be able to go straight up onto the motorway. So we're just waiting for the lights to change. Just in that moment, my forward-facing camera died. The battery gone. So what I'll do is, I got underway. I had a pretty safe, fairly uneventful trip back. So what I'll do is I'll end the video there, and I must say I'm very pleased with my new chain and sprockets. It feels a lot smoother now than it did before. The chain and sprockets had done sort of 15,000 miles. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and give us a like. So until the next one, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.